Hi, side note. I put this way too long into the end of the video, but I need this in the front before everybody just clicks away. Anybody who knows how to design ebooks, please email me or something. I just pitch me on your services, how much it is, or if you know someone who does, you can refer someone, etc., etc. I just want to get a ballpark. I don't know for sure if I'm gonna hire someone because I'm releasing a client getting guide at the end of the month. It's gonna be like $20, but it's gonna be like 30 days, action steps of things you can take to get clients. If you want to pre-order, link below. But I'm writing out this giant ebook. It's now like 30 pages. I'm only on chapter 5. I'm like, shit, I need to edit this down. But I don't want it to just look plain like a Word document. It might. I mean, I can't promise it's gonna look pretty. I can't promise this is gonna happen and flesh out. But if you know someone, anyway, just email me. Rates about average. I know I could do it on Canva or some kind of service like that, but also that makes me want to scream and poke myself with something sharp and hot in the eye because design is not my skill set. Everything I've ever designed looks like a third grader. Actually, you know what? That's an insult to third graders. Please help. Anyway, email me. Thank you. Hello, Internet. Happy New Year. Please bear with my mildly low energy today. My brain is still in vacation mode. That was very nice to take time off for a second. If you don't know, I took my first like official 2 weeks off. I've always kind of like low-key worked on vacations or just took a week off, which is the opposite of the point of freelancing for the first time. Just 2 full weeks of like no work. I cleaned my house and I did a million other projects though, so I don't know how to stop working. That's fine. Anyway, this is not therapy. Nah, it's a little bit like therapy, but I hope you all had fantastic New Year's. I'm very excited for the year ahead. A few things. This should be a short video. This is not an instructional video or anything of any sort that will provide any value. So if you want to leave, like, that's cool. The next one, I have a whole bunch of stuff I'm planning out. A few things. One, if there's anything you want me to cover this upcoming year, I'm going to attempt to do 2 videos a week. I don't know if I'm going to fully commit to like Tuesdays and Thursdays. That's the ballpark days, but it may be like Monday, Saturday, maybe 1 a week. You know, it'll be a little fuzzy in the beginning, but I'm going to try and get at least 2 videos up a week. So if there's any topics that you would like me to cover, I already have a whole list from a million comments that people have already left, which is great. But like, feel free to add on if there's anything in particular you're like, if you could please cover. So there's that. Also on top of that, I do stream on Twitch for fun. Gaming is my stress relief. So if you're interested, I will happily answer copywriting questions anytime, because here's the thing that I've decided, and this like 2 weeks off of like sitting down with myself. Although I, of course, will be selling things here and there between mentorship, courses, all the cringy stuff to help people. I also don't want to be another gatekeeper to copywriting where it is you have to pay thousands of dollars, or you have to be in a in that kind of, and I literally have my robe on. I am full on vacation mode, you guys. This is not a joke. But I don't want to be a gatekeeper to copywriting. I want to teach as much as I can. I want to provide help. Sometimes, you know, a little payment here and there for the more advanced, in-depth, really, really in-depth things. But I don't want to fuel the problem that I think is also a huge problem in the copywriting. I mean, my hair is... This is why no one watches my shit. On a side tangent, once I get to 100 videos, I swear I will upgrade my camera and I will give a shit and I will start scripting and like putting this more together professionally. I only have like 20 videos or so on this channel, so until then, I just want to focus on getting like a good bedrock of content before I'm like, oh, I can't make videos until I have a better camera, because then I'm never going to put up videos. So here we are. Side tangent. But I don't want to fuel the problem that I think is huge in the copywriting industry, that you have to have money in order to join the copywriting world, because that's not how it worked for me. I was a broke college student who scrambled together $200 for Ashley Amberger, her course, which gave me my entire career, literally. So when people are like, what book, what this, what that, I was a writing major, but not one of those classes was copywriting. For anyone who doesn't know, I worked as a journalist for a little bit, and all of my classes were in like grant and proposal writing, magazine writing, resumes, like a whole bunch of other stuff. Nothing was in business or copywriting. So when I say that that class taught me everything, I didn't read the books. I read a few Dan Kennedy books. I like to have fun with my copy. I don't take it that seriously. It's just sales, you guys. This is not like we're curing cancer here. Unless you write for a industry that cures cancer. But you know, like, let's all take a deep breath and let's all not think it's as serious as it is. Also mentioning that, I sent out a newsletter of just like, and I sent out a newsletter that was based on a blog that I wrote. And this video is gonna be all over the place, so please just leave. Don't bitch about it in the comment. I don't want to hear it. Like, it's just all over the place. I already told you this is gonna be just train of thought. A newsletter based on a blog I wrote about curing fuck-arounditis. I'll link it below. It's a fun one. If you feel like you're not getting things done, but you're busy all the time, you're fucking around, is the whole point. And also, I just got demonetized on this YouTube channel. That's fine. But anyway, I figure I'd come out guns blazing on the first post, so a whole bunch of people unsubscribed. And I was like, good, thank you. Let me get back to like what I want to make and what I want to say and what I want to talk about. So this is going to be like unfiltered 2020 because I just want to help people make a freelance career possible. Whether you decide to hustle on the side and you're a photographer and you can use some like client generating tools to get more clients, you're an artist, you're a writer, you're a poet. Well, okay, poetry is really hard. Poetry is a world. That kind of creativity and just like writing books and fiction it's tough. It's a different world than sales and clients because you don't really have clients. You are selling a product, which is very different. Anyway, I'm in a weird mood, guys. Vacation does weird shit to me. I just want to keep sleeping. So schedule. I actually took notes. Streaming on Twitch every now and then, just like if you want to subscribe. It's gonna be mostly for now. Well, one, I stream on a client's Twitch on Fridays, generally. Sometimes Dragon Blogger is my favorite. I've been writing for their site for 3 years now. It is certainly not a majority of my bills. It is certainly not a, like, I wouldn't even call it a part-time job. It's just me having fun writing about technology. Because sometimes I just love those kinds of projects and clients and work that I do. Of just like, I like the site owner and I like the topics and it's a lot of fun. And I get to play with like cool tech, smart stuff and like write about it. Like, that's what I do to mix up all my like intense sales, copy and work and clients and business and this and that and growth and SEO and blah. So I stream on their channel every now and then if you want to come by and say hi. It's a good time. And ask copywriting questions. Very not upset about any of that. Anytime. Like I said, I don't want to be a gatekeeper of, I mean, sometimes if people email me like essays of a long question, it's just hard to get through. Sometimes I'm very busy. Obviously, if I can turn a question into more content that then I can answer for a lot of people. So when you ask me in a public forum that I can turn into a video, I can turn into a blog, I can answer publicly on Twitch. It helps me a lot from having to answer the question 500 times. Like, how do I get clients? How do I start writing copy? The basic questions that I do answer in emails over and over, and that's fine. But obviously, you help me, I help you. Everybody wins. You see? Okay. Also, just on a side note, mentioning questions, if you stuck around this far, here's a little nugget of wisdom, which I think I'll make another video on, but you need to focus on the level that you're at, right? I get sometimes these questions that are very advanced of, how do I pay taxes? And I'm like, well, how many clients do you have? How much have you made? And they're like, nothing. And I'm like, okay, don't ask me how to deal with 10 clients at once until you have your first 3, right? Don't worry about your taxes. Like, okay, I don't need the IRS coming for me. Like, but until you've made at least a few hundred, $1,000, gotten your first clients, you don't need to start panicking about opening a business checking account. You don't need to know how to manage a huge, extensive client project and milestones until you've at least talked to people about copy. Just focus on the level you're at. I think I'll make a whole nother video on this, on just focusing on where you're at. If you've never written copy before, you need to find out how to write copy. If you've never gotten a client before, you need to get a client. And then you like progressively have more worries and fears from there. But you can doodle and figure it out and grow from there. You don't need to stress yourself out about about problems you don't have yet. That's all. That's it. Anyway, Happy New Year. Okay, 12 minutes, which I'll hopefully hack this down into just maybe like 11. So anyway, that's it. Let me know your questions, what I can cover, how I can help, what we can talk about in the future, because I plan to release a lot more videos. They will not be scripted, they won't be pretty, and there'll be a lot of me sitting here at my desk. But for those of you who appreciate it, I love you, bless, and that's it. Okay. Bye, guys.